The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
Fun Cooking. I'm your host, Rachel Hanson, and today I am joined by my two little helpers. You guys want to say hi?
Hi, I'm Chef Jordan.
You want to say hi?
Hi, I am Chef Nolan.
Perfect. Welcome. Today we've got some fun dinner time solutions for you. So Pampered Chef just came out with, just starting this month, their new subscription called TasteBuds. So TasteBuds, inside every month you will get a couple of different recipes. So it comes with all your recipe cards and substitutions if you need different ideas for your recipes. Plus, it comes with all the seasonings that you need to make those recipes. So we're going to make a couple out of here today. We are going to be making the salmon salad. We're going to substitute some chicken in instead of the salmon. And we're going to make some onion burgers, which are going to be so good. And then I've got a special dessert surprise for you guys at the end. So,
ooh, yummy.
I know, isn't it
Yummy,
good?
yummy.
So we're going to go ahead and get started with the salad. So, like I said, we're going to be using chicken instead of salmon in the salad today. So we have our chicken all ready to go here. I've had it marinating for a few minutes. So we've got our chicken breasts, and they are just sitting in a little bit of oil, some salt, and some of that all-purpose dill mix. So I am going to actually cook this up in the air fryer. All right, we're going to put this in on the bake setting, and we're going to turn the time down to about 8 minutes and press start. All right, so while our chicken is going, we're going to get the rest of our salad ready. So Jordan, what you have, we've got our lettuce for the salad, and we also need some of the lettuce for our burgers. So the lettuce is all washed off. It's in the salad and berry spinner. So I'm going to need you to spin that to get the rest of the water off for us, please. And then he's also going to make our salad dressing. So we're going to make that in the new measure mix and pour. And this is a nice buttermilk dressing. Perfect. All right, so Jordan, in the measure mix and pour, can you pour in the buttermilk? Go ahead and shake that up.
All of it?
Yep, we're going to make a double batch. So we're going to put in 1/2 pint, so 1 cup of buttermilk. Okay, go ahead and open it up and pour that in. Okay? And
Can I help with some of it?
you are going to be working on this with me in just a second. We're going to add in some of our dill mix. So we're going to need 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of our dill mix.
It's like they're ready. You need my help now. So you just want me to pour in all of it?
In here. Yep. Right into the...
All of it?
Yep, the whole thing. Right.
And then I don't know what this is, but
that's the dill mix. Go ahead and put that in.
Can I smell that?
All right, so we've got the buttermilk, we've got the dill mix, and then we're going to add in some mayonnaise. Now we need 6 tablespoons, so Jordan, I'm going to let you work on that. Well, we're going to start working on our veggies. I'm going to let you work on that.
Oh, that's sad.
All right.
I'm ready
Nolan?
to drop it.
Nolan, we're going to set this aside for a second. All right, we're going to make some quick pickled onions. So what we have here, we've got a mason jar. Inside we have some water, 1/2 cup of water, 1/2 cup of white wine vinegar, 1/4 cup of sugar, and some of our dill seasoning. And we just threw this in the microwave for about 2 minutes just to get the sugar dissolved. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our onion in, and we're going to use red onion here. So we're going to have nice thin slices. So we're going to use a simple slicer on the number 1 setting. Get our onion in here.
Why don't you use the number 2 setting?
Well, because we need super thin slices.
Oh, I thought the higher up you went, it was more thick.
Nope.
Pretty sure you guys at home thought that too.
Oh, number 1's the smallest number, so it makes the smallest slices. All right. So then we're going to take that. Make sure we get the onions off there.
Oh,
all right.
halfway.
Yep, our air fryer is beeping because we're halfway done with that. All right, Nolan, we're going to take all the onions and we're going to put them in this jar. All right, we're going to get as many of these onions in as we can. The recipe calls for half an onion, and I chopped up the whole thing. I thought pickled onions sound good. So we're going to put those in like this.
I thought they didn't.
We're going to shake this up. All right, so we have here, we've got our mixture with the water, the white wine vinegar, the sugar, the dill mix, and then we've shoved as many of our thin slices of onion in there as we can. So now this is just going to sit. You can throw it in the fridge for a little bit to chill if you'd like. We're just going to set it aside. All right, we're going to get some other veggies prepped for our salad. We're going to slice up our cucumber and our tomatoes. Now this is Nolan's favorite because what we're going to do, I'm going to chop off the ends here, and we're going to use the quick slice. He loves using the quick slice. Do you want to tell everybody, what do we use the quick slice for a lot in our house?
Cucumber.
Frozen bananas.
Frozen bananas. So tell them how we do that and why we do that.
Well, with bananas, of course. And why we do it is for smoothies.
Yeah.
If you don't have the new Pampered Chef smoothie maker, you don't know what you're missing.
We do use the deluxe cooking blender a lot for
Hey Nolan,
smoothies.
don't you make smoothies like every day? But now what
All
happened
right.
to them?
So, yes, he is correct. What we like to do is we like to take some bananas, especially when they're super ripe, and we slice them up with a quick slice, and we lay them in a flat layer on some cutting mats and put them in the freezer. And once they're frozen, we just kind of snap them off the cutting boards and put them in a plastic bag. So we always have frozen bananas for our smoothies. All right, Nolan, we want these all to go this direction because we want to get little like half moon shapes, okay? So Nolan's going to cut up our cucumber for us. Remember, rock back and forth?
Yeah.
And then I want you to dump it all this way so everybody can see whoop, your pretty little cucumbers. All right? Our chicken is beeping. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take our easy read, our thermometer here. All right, our chicken is going to need some more time.
Shake it. No.
Oh, actually, it's pretty close.
Is it done?
It's pretty close, but it is going to need a little more time.
What temperature does it have to be at?
You want 165 for your chicken, and I am at like 150. So we are going to go back to bake, and we're just going to give it 3 more minutes, and then we should be good to go. There we go. All right, so we've got cucumbers. All right, Nolan, can you chop up some tomatoes for us too? Now the tomatoes I find works better to put up this way
Why?
because it doesn't squish them as much. Ta-da, just like that. Okay? All right, and we're gonna get some lettuce ready as well. We've got it all nice and cleaned up. Thank you, Jordan, for spinning it for us. All right. So we've got our lettuce. It's beautiful. It's all nice and clean. And actually, I think I'm just gonna leave it here until we assemble our salad. So we're gonna just do that. And how you doing there, Nolan? Press it. Go back and forth. Once we have all of our salad toppings made, I'm actually just gonna set this aside until the rest of dinner. Oh, good job. Until the rest of our dinner is ready, and then we'll put it all together so our salad doesn't get soggy with the salad dressing sitting on it. So when we put our salad together, here is what it's going to look like. We're going to take a few of our leaves. We got some nice big leaves of lettuce here. And we're going to chop them up a bit.
Not chop.
No.
I'm going to use a knife bud.
Oh, dropping that one.
Yep.
And that one.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to have our lettuce,
Or food.
just like this.
Why are we putting that on the plate?
Well, because I'm going to get some of it ready here so we can see what it's going to look like. All right, and we're going to have some of our tomatoes. You know, let's put these cucumbers on. It'd be really pretty.
For Mommy, the tomatoes should be suns.
They're suns?
Yeah,
All right,
have suns.
okay. Thank you, Nolan.
This is
All right, we're going to set this aside. Thank you, that's good. We're going to set this aside and we're going to add on our chicken. We're going to, when it's done cooking, we're going to let the chicken cool for a bit. We're going to chop it up. So we'll add on our chicken. We'll add our dressing, and we're going to add our pickled onions later. We're going to let them kind of keep pickling. So we're going to go ahead and set this aside for now, and we're going to get ready to make our burgers. All right, we are going to get our onion burgers prepped. Nolan's going to help me make the meat, and Jordan is going to make a delicious aioli to go on top.
Which is the flavored mustard.
Flavored mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. So he's going to use, he's going to put in the big prep bowl there, he's going to put a cup of mayonnaise, about a teaspoon of lemon juice. So he's got a fresh lemon he's going to squeeze in there. 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, and we're going to put some of the 3 onion rub. So I'll let you go ahead and get started. I'll bring the 3 onion rub over in just a minute. Now for the burger mixture, this is so easy. We're going to use, we just have about a pound, maybe a pound and a quarter of ground beef, all right? And all we're gonna add is a little bit of water, nice cold water, and some 3 onion rub. So here you go, Nolan, you wanna add the water? We got 3 tablespoons of water. All this does is help give your burgers some extra moisture, and it's going to help our seasonings kind of absorb into the burgers as well.
I got the whole thing wet.
Perfect. All right, so we need 2 tablespoons
Don't work.
of the 3 onion rub.
Do you want the garlic like that to come out and go in there?
Yep, so use your little scraper tool. And remember, whoop, nope, flip it over. Flip it around, hold on to the
I'm
bristles.
sprinkling it on.
Yep, that's good. There you go, and then scrape it off into the bowl. All right, and we need 1 more.
We need 2. That's
We have
all
one
the
more.
garlic. That's all the garlic that we get.
Yep, and you can put 1 more in. Okay, here you go. So there's the 3 onion.
What? That doesn't seem like a good
Okay,
deal.
dump it in.
For something that big, you only get a little much.
Well, that was a small clip. Well, here, let's see if we got it all out. Here, put it in. Whoa, there it is. It just takes a little extra muscle there. So then we can use this, and we can take our shell right out of here. We'll set that aside. You want me to do it, or are you going to try?
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can do it. I'll do it.
You gonna do the rest? Here, take the garlic press. All right. All right, Nolan, if you want to start mixing this, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna use a fork and just very carefully mix it all together. You wanna work on that, bud? I'm gonna take some of the 3 onion over to Jordan. All right, Jordan. You need a tablespoon of the 3 onion rub for your aioli. All right. So as you can see, this is just a very, very simple burger recipe. Sometimes simple is best, right? Not adding too much in there so you can have just the meat with a little bit of flavor. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to make the patty. We've got the grill pan and press heating up. I've got it on medium heat right now. So we're going to make one of our burger patties here, and we're gonna use the burger press. So, best way to use this, Nolan, I like to sprinkle just a little bit of rub in the bottom of it. Tiny, tiny bit. Okay? All right, having just a tiny bit of that rub in there, you can see it's very, very little. Just a little bit, it just helps keep your burger from sticking.
Were you like,
We're gonna put some burger in there, some of our meat mixture here.
scrape it off?
All right. So put some of that in there. All right, so why don't you go ahead and put that on top and press it down and kind of squish it and rock it around. Kind of go like this. All right, let's look at it. What? Look at that! You made a burger. And because it's silicone on the bottom, it'll pop out super easily. So then we can just take this and we can plop it right in our grill pan. All right, go ahead and lift up our grill press and we're gonna just set our burger right on there.
Did that feel hot?
This is not hot up here. And we're gonna let it cook for just a couple minutes and then we'll check it and flip it over. All right, so Jordan, we got that cleaned up a bit. You can go ahead and mix that around carefully. Nolan, let's check on our burger, see how we're doing here. Well, we've got one side. It is nice and juicy, look at that. All right, so we're gonna get the other side cooking here. Just flip it over. And you're gonna wanna cook it for about 4 minutes per side. And that'll give you a nice temperature of about 155 degrees is what you want for like a medium done burger. So we can get our thermometer out and we can check it again in just a moment. All right.
How about that?
Hey, that looks good. Do you want here? You want to set it up here for a second, and so we can tip it and show everybody on the camera. So there is our garlic aioli.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, with the 3 onion rub and the garlic and the lemon juice. Doesn't that look good? Yeah, it probably smells really, really good. All right. All right, so we're going to give our burger just a minute to finish cooking, and then we're going to check on it. All right, let's take a look at our burger here, see how we're doing. Getting some nice grill marks on there. I'm going to go ahead and check and see how we're doing for temperature. Oh, we are like right there, like 152.
What temperature do we need?
Like 155. So we're going to call this all good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to turn off the heat here. We're going to get our burgers ready. Now you can toast some buns if you'd like. You could use a big piece of lettuce, like bib lettuce, if you want a gluten-free option. We are actually going to use
Pita.
a pita. Yeah, so I've got a pita pocket. So when these, you pop them open like this. And look at this, guys. It's like a little burger pocket. So we're going to take our burger.
Me and Nolan each get half.
Yeah.
Because we're gluten-free.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. Here's our burger. So inside of our little pita pockets, we're going to put some of the aioli.
What is aioli? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Flavored.
I was just whipping it in.
Flavored mayonnaise here. All right, so we're going to put some of that aioli in there.
Some on the top and bottom?
Yep, I'm putting some on the top and the bottom because it is delicious.
Oh, the one you just did. Do you want me to start cutting?
Not yet.
We can start cutting.
All right, so we're putting a little of this in here. Putting some on each side. Super yummy. All right, and we're going to add some lettuce. So we've got some more of that lettuce that we washed up from our salad. All right, so we're going to take some of that lettuce and we're going to put some lettuce in our pita pockets.
Some in mine.
You don't want lettuce? Jordan, lettuce? Yeah, Jordan wants everything.
I thought that was good.
That one's yours? I'm sorry. Very particular. All right, so this one's Jordan's. So we're going to add in some lettuce.
Why are they called pita pockets?
Well, they're made with pita bread. Okay, like this. And for these pita pockets, since they're half circles, I'm actually going to take the burger. We're going to cut it in half. And we're going to put half of the patty in there. Look at that, just like this. And we're going to add in some onions and some tomatoes. And you can put whatever kind of toppings that you want in yours.
Onions or tomatoes.
Okay.
And that's one.
All right. So yours, Nolan, you want just the burger with the sauce?
Well, I do want pickled tomatoes.
Pickled onions?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get some of those when those are ready. So we'll set these aside.
Pickled onions.
Pickled onions.
All right.
Pickled onions.
So we've got our
We've
little pita pocket burgers, onion burgers ready to go. We're going to set this aside so that it's all ready when we have everything together. But before we eat, you know what we need to make?
What?
Pie. How does that sound? All
Dude,
right.
I knew it.
All right, we are going to get our pies ready. These are so quick and easy. They're only going to take 14 minutes to bake in the air fryer. So we're going to start out, these are little hand pies. So we're going to start out with just like some refrigerated pie crust. We're going to open that up. Jordan, do you have the flour in front of you?
This?
Yeah, can you sprinkle a very little bit on our pastry mat, please? All right, so we're just going to take these refrigerated pie crusts and carefully unroll them.
Can I help?
Yep, you want to carefully unroll that one?
Hey, I made a half meal.
Half moon, half you. Half.
All right, we're going to take the other one. and
Are
we're gonna
these
do
the
this.
sizes of them?
Yep, and so here, let's slide that over to the side a little bit so we have room on
do
the
that
other side. Yep, let me get it started for you.
Do they have to be 3-inch pies?
All right, yep, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our 3-inch biscuit cutter. And what's really nice is that it is labeled right on the front, so we know that that's a 3-inch one. Now, in each pie crust, wait, before you do that, Nolan, we need to get 8 circles out of each one. So you're gonna have to like start at the edge and get them as close together as you can and get 8 of them out of there, okay? Now, for the filling, See, we're only making 8 little pies. We don't need a ton of filling. So we're gonna start with some blueberry jam. We're making blueberry
No, we're
pies.
making 16.
Well, but, well, right, we're gonna have 16 of these pieces, but.
So that means each of us can have 3.
But we have, you need 2 pieces for each little pie. All right, so.
So each of us can have 1.
Yeah, we're gonna start with 1. All right, so we're gonna take our measure-all cup and we're gonna get 1/4 of a cup of our jam and we're just gonna put it in this little bowl for mixing here.
5. Just doesn't want to.
And I'm just using my little scoop to get this out. We're gonna be
6.
using the scoop again in a few minutes here. So we've got 1/4 of a cup of our blueberry jam here, and then we're gonna add some fresh blueberries. Again, about 1/4 of a cup. So I'm just gonna use my little measure-all, flip it over.
Actually,
All right, and then we're gonna add some lemon zest. So I'm gonna grab this lemon over here. And my
is this
zester. Oh,
first
Jordan,
one?
can I have the zester that's in front of you, please?
zest.
All right, we're gonna add about a teaspoon of lemon zest. So we're just gonna go ahead and
Mommy,
zest our lemon.
So
Yes,
I
Betty?
only got 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8.
Mm.
Goofball.
Should I pile the ones that go together on top of each other?
You can, but then we're gonna have to unpile them. All right, so we're gonna use, we've got about a teaspoon of lemon zest here. We're gonna mix that in.
Everyone gets 2.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna mix this together, just like this. So we've got the lemon zest, the blueberry jam, and some fresh blueberries in there. And then all we need to do,
Wait, can I have some lemon zest?
in a little bit, all we need to do is we're gonna put a little scoop on top of half of these, and then we're going to cover them with the other half and crimp them shut. We're gonna put a couple slits in them. We're gonna put some cinnamon sugar on them. We're gonna do an egg wash first. So
Wait.
before you guys cover these up, we're gonna make sure we use up all of our filling, okay? So we're gonna take, we need about a tablespoon in each. So the small scoop is perfect. So here is a tablespoon right in the middle. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these little tops and you're gonna put a top on one of them like this, very carefully. You don't wanna squish it down in the middle. You wanna squish it around the edges with your fingers. You just kind of pinch it together.
How
We're
do
gonna take
you
the fork.
even get it down?
We're gonna take you can take the fork and kind of crimp them together. I am going to get an egg ready. We're just gonna brush the tops with some eggs.
Mommy, can you do mine?
Yeah, I can help you in just a second, bud. All right, so we're just gonna put an egg in this little prep bowl. Just kind of whisk it up
I'm
quickly.
pushing down as hard as I can and it still pops up.
Well, here, I have an idea that might help too.
Watch.
Some egg wash. Okay.
To
So here's,
keep it down?
Yep. So sometimes you can use it like glue. Although yours is looking really good, Nolan.
Yeah, I need mine as glue.
Mine really need the help.
Yours is looking pretty good. So here,
They
Jordan, why
won't-
don't you pick up the top of one of yours? Why don't you pick up the top?
Yeah, Mommy, this one can come
And-
off really easily.
And we can try putting a little bit of egg around the outside here like this.
How's that gonna help?
It'll help
Mommy, can
act
you
like
help?
glue.
Me.
Yep. It'll help them stick together a little bit.
That works.
Okay, so now,
This one, I think. Okay, this one does need the help.
so then,
Okay, that's a lot easier.
is that a lot easier? And then you can take the fork and you just do little crimps. You don't want to push it so hard that you go all the way through.
That's
Right.
what I called popping it. Why do you need to crimp it?
It just helps keep it together and then it looks nice. All right, so after we have all of our pies made, look at how adorable they are. They did such a great job. So once they're all made, we're just gonna take that egg wash that we made and we're just going to very lightly brush a little bit on
I'll do this side.
to each one. Nope, Nolan, you're gonna do this side.
Why do I
you
have to do less?
Well, maybe you guys will just figure it out. All right, so we're gonna put the egg wash on all of them. Go ahead.
We can each do 3.5.
There you go.
No. Bob's gonna
So-
do one of mine.
Oh, I can do that. So we're gonna brush them
Okay,
with
I
the egg
guess we
wash.
each
We're gonna
do
sprinkle
3.
them with cinnamon sugar. So Pampered Chef has back for the holiday season the cringy cinnamon that we absolutely love. So I have some mixed with some sugar in our cinnamon powdered sugar
Mommy,
shaker.
we're each going to do 3 and you get 2.
Okay, great. and then we'll get the cinnamon sugar on there. While we're doing that, I'm gonna make a nice like lemony sugary glaze that's gonna go on top. So in our prep bowl here, I have about 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. For the cinnamon sugar, we need to sprinkle on. We don't want too much, okay? So we take it and we hold it like up high and sprinkle on, okay?
Can I taste some?
Not right now. It'll be on your pies. So try to get it just on the pie. There you go. Good job. And get this pie too. That looks good. Okay. Oh, you might want to get a little bit more right here. There you go. Oh, that's plenty. Great. Okay. Now, Jordan, when you're done, you can put cinnamon sugar on yours too. All right, so we're gonna take some lemon and we're gonna add some lemon juice. We only really need like a teaspoon. We don't need a lot. Okay, we can always add more liquid if we need to. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit here and just mix. And this will be our glaze.
Mommy, this kind of look like an egg yolk.
And then as you're making your glaze, if it seems like it's too thick, you can always add a little bit more powdered sugar. And if it's too thin, add a little bit more lemon juice. This is powdered sugar and lemon juice. Okay, so here's our glaze. So when our pies are done, careful, add an angle on the side, sprinkle. When our pies are done, we'll take them out, we'll drizzle some glaze over them. This looks pretty good. We'll drizzle some glaze over them, and then they'll be ready to have dessert after we have our delicious salad and burgers for dinner.
Which one?
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and put these in.
I'm having that one.
So we're gonna put one tray on the bottom rack, and we're gonna put one tray in, oh wait, no, hold on. Let's try this again.
Patty whack.
We're gonna do one on the top and one in the middle. That's what we're doing. There we go.
Hi.
And then we're going to bake for 14 minutes. All right, and it'll beep halfway through, and at that point, I'll just switch the trays, the top and the middle, I'll switch places. And then when they're all done, we'll move them to a cooling rack, and then we'll be all ready to go. All right, guys, are you excited to see pie?
Yes!
Yay! Okay, so our pies are done. Halfway through cooking, we flipped the trays. Oh my gosh, look at these little pies. Aren't they just so adorable? They're so cute. We're gonna take them, and I'm gonna put them on the cooling rack here. And then we're gonna put our nice drizzle on top. We have, remember, our powdered sugar with our lemon juice. We're just gonna kind of take this and kind of drizzle it on like this.
Well, that actually looks like this one actually looks like the same one in the picture.
It looks like the picture?
Yeah, actually this one does.
Well, that's good. It's always good when you make a recipe and it looks like the picture, doesn't it? All right, so now we have our little mini pies. Aren't those adorable? So we're gonna set these off to the side right here like this. And we're gonna get everything ready to go here so we can get ready for dinner. So we have our salad. So on our salad, we're gonna put some of our chicken. So here's our dill chicken. We cooked it up in the air fryer and we let it sit and cool for a bit. Sliced it up. So we've got some of our chicken on there. And then, Nolan, what were you excited about? Pickled onions. Look at how these, just in this short amount of time, they soaked up, or the liquid rather, soaked up some of the color of those red onions, and they're gonna be pickled and delicious. So we're gonna take some of these, and Nolan, I know, wants some on his burger as well. And then don't forget our homemade buttermilk dressing. So we're gonna pour some of that right on top. And then for our main dish, we've got our burger that we put inside the pita. And then for dessert, we've got our delicious little pies. And if you want any more information about any of the products in these recipes, go ahead on over to pamperedchef.com and search for me, Rachel Hanson, or your local Pampered Chef consultant. All right, we'll see you next time. Say bye.
Happy cooking.